The Mississippi Department of Health lifted the boil water notice for the city of Jackson earlier this afternoon after a dispute with Jackson Water. 12 News' Cameron Smith caught up with officials from Jackson Water and the state health department.
After a 24-hour dispute with the state health department, Jackson Water customers no longer need to boil their water before consuming it. This comes as Jackson Water submitted 6 repeat samples for testing that came back negative.
What I do want to work with the health department to align their process more with the EPA rule, that wait for confirmation before you take action. And that isn't their process right now, but I think they're open to talking about that. So I think that would be the lesson going forward.
Keep in mind that these samples have to be taken from 120 different locations and submitted to the health department for testing.
The state doesn't do, they do the testing when the water operator submits the sample. So the EPA rule requires us to repeat the sampling. We could get it tested anywhere, but we can't because there's only one certified lab in central Mississippi, and it's the state's. So we take them to the state.
The Mississippi State Department of Health says in spite of the statements made by Jackson Water, they stand firm on their test results showing E. coli was in both water samples, saying in part, quote, upon review, all evidence supports that these test results were true positives, end quote. As for the city of Flowood, the Department of Health says they have submitted samples for testing and a boil water notice remains in effect. Reporting in Jackson, Cameron Smith, 12 News.